So in 1000, we can't imagine, because we need to first to experiment this situation with teleportation, materialization. Everything will be
such
changed.
interview, for example, in 50 years, when teleportation is available, I will just come quickly to your room, and we will not have to be on different platforms on Zoom. We will sit in one platform and conduct, and we even may bring our students in our room, those who want. So in my mind, this is what I want, something very much teleportation, because when you travel, it takes a lot of efforts, forces to go by, lost time to go several hours or even one day by plane, connections and so on. It would be very nice when you just thought and you are in another place where you want to be.
Yes. So you are living in Chicago?
Yes.
And you already have begun to do seminar in Chicago, or yeah?
Not yet. I made announcement about my company. This is not my company, but the company of my son, who opened it exactly for conducting trainings on Grigory Grabovoi. And in the near future, I, with my colleagues, will start organizing seminars, first online and then live in Chicago.
Okay, great. So you are...
Yeah, maybe in Canada and South America, because before pandemic situation, I traveled a lot to Canada, Quebec, to South America, and I hope to restore all these connections with people who are there and continue those seminars. I can also add something about training for children, if you, so what Grigory Grabovoi says is very important.
Yes, please.
You know that my family moved to United States just 1.5 years ago. 1 year, so from Kazakhstan. And I have 2 grandchildren who studied in Kazakhstan. At the time of our removal, my granddaughter was 15, my grandson was 10. And English for them was foreign language. And so in order to help them to study their studies in the United States schools, I had one device, but for our removal, I acquired the second device. And second, 2 devices working 24 hours a day helped children very much to get assimilated in the school. Mm-hmm. So they started studying very, very well. They have so very good results in school. So it's really magnificent how the device works for development of children. So they study very well.
To be concentrated on the... Great. Yes. Okay. Could you share with us some rejuvenation advices or methods or like that? Or for you, for instance, what do you use to personally?
I already mentioned that I use this number sequence 918098114. And then actually, with any method of Grigory Grabovoi, for example, from books Recovery of Man's Matter, so you can use any method for rejuvenation. There is, for example, a number sequence for skin. So restoration of skin. It is possible to work with it exactly for rejuvenation. And moreover, why it is useful? Because it also helps to normalize events. So therefore, if you work on rejuvenation of skin,
yes,
you also normalize your events. because as Grigory Grabovoy says, your events come from your body. This is your body, and from your body are coming your events. And when you work on normalization of your skin, you simultaneously work on normalization of your events. Therefore, I can advise you to use, for example, for rejuvenation, normalization of skin. Then you can work on normalization of your skeleton, of your bone system. Bone system is very, very important for the organism. Even in one of the lectures, Grigory Grabovoy says that the spectrum of human bones are equal to the spectrum of our Earth. You see how closely the human, in the lecture, the teachings about Earth, how closely human is connected with what is surrounding us. Therefore, it is important to work on bones.
Yes, I just wrote what you say to remember, and I don't know teaching about Earth for the moment, but I will.
It's a very, very nice lecture. It's a very nice lecture.
Okay.
So I love it. Listen to it many times in English. So read in English, listen to the voice of Grigory Grabovoy in Russian, and each time you open for yourself some new information in this lecture, how human is connected with Earth. It is very important because then you start understanding why it is necessary to do something good for our Earth, because actually it is for us. Because when we do something good for Earth, the Earth gives us in return. So actually we do it for ourselves.
Or is it the same processus bones on teeth? Or not?
Yes, I think it is the same, because in terms of chemical elements, the composition is almost the same, and so though there are special number sequences for teeth. For example, in this respect, I can a little bit boast with my teeth. This my own, all teeth, my own.
all your teeth?
Yes, yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, yes.
Congratulations. Good.
Yes, sir. This is how rejuvenation really works, because I started studying the teachings more than 20 years ago, when my teeth were quite young and healthy, and they remain so. And I should say I didn't work too much on them. I just continue doing daily concentration on my events, and that is it.
Okay, great. What I will do it because I have one. Did you add some tooth who was broken or not? When you no, yeah, you.
Just...
we didn't experiment materialization of a tooth. No.
So but I did not do it because I don't need it.
Yes, you did. Oh, okay.
Yeah. If sometimes I feel some unpleasant feeling in one tooth or another, I do immediately the methods from the book Recover of Men's Matter, and it stops. I feel that it is better, and that is it.
Yes, I think it's better to prevent.
Yes, yes,
that
yes.
To study teaching about Earth.
Yes, yes, yes. It is very nice, and it is so very, very, very useful, and especially it gives it gives understandings how people should treat environment all around them. So, and why it is important. Earth is really intelligence, and it understands what we are doing. And when we take care of it, it gives us something in response. It is something magnificent when you get understanding of this.
It's very funny because we spoke about that with other person I interviews. There is lots of link links between different persons?
I can share with you some method from the lectures about the light. So,
yes.
Turn the body by light. In this lecture, Grigory Grabovoy says that you can use light also for rejuvenation your body. And for example, if we use light as something plastic, not plastic, like clay, if we imagine that this light is very dense, like for example, chewing gum, but maybe like this, and we make this light dense and apply it to our face like a cream or like a lotion, just the light of eternal life. And now we can do it all together. So mentally we create this light and we feel it very dense, like a lotion. And now mentally we apply it to all together to our face, as if we start spreading this lotion, this cream on our face, and just feel how this cream penetrates all our cells, all our muscles, and they're becoming tighter. And now and you can do this, for example, concentration every day when you use your lotion to your face. And
Okay.
you can hear the light of eternal life, which you create yourself. Just, for example, take the lotion on your hand and illuminate it with this silver white light. And when you do it, just visualize that you apply this silver white light.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah, and very soon maybe Lydia is a specialist on the seminars on light. Lydia Gruber, the head of International Education Department of the Education Center. I can also share with you one method for rejuvenation from the very first lecture of Grigory Grabovoy, which is called Rejuvenation, and it was read in 2005, the very first lecture. In this lecture, Grigory Grabovoy explains that rejuvenation is also very important in terms of influence on collective consciousness. Because, for example, I, in my mind, create myself young and beautiful as if I'm 18. But there are other people who know, for example, that the person is 60, and they, in their image, have the image of this person. And therefore, this makes it difficult to keep always to very young because of understanding of the knowledge of other people.
Yes, they can be shocked by
yes. And in order to influence the consciousness of these people, Grigory Grabovoy gives the following methods. He says that it is necessary to transfer the information of rejuvenation to the joint image of other people. This is, for example, you imagine here that this is sphere of rejuvenation. This is information of eternal life, and information that all people can be rejuvenated. You mentally create this sphere, illuminate it with silver white light, and then you visualize an image of person which denotes collective image of all people. You take this sphere and mentally hand over to the hand of that person, in the hand of collective person, and visualize how the light from this sphere goes through the body of that collective person, illuminated. And this means that all people around you receive the information on rejuvenation. It is also very useful when some person devotes some work for rejuvenation and works. It is also necessary with this method to work on collective consciousness of other people, so that they understand that it is possible to be rejuvenated.
Mm-hmm. Yes, maybe I will do it in French for this event.
Yes.
I think this work is to permit to collective consciousness to be more open, to
accept this information.
Yes, to accept easily the information and to be more open to this information. I think we.
Yeah.
And I would like to organize other summit. Sorry for my English. About maybe about joy of eternal life or little other subject to voilà, to speak with people. You know, in this summit there is one person who don't know Gregory Grabovoi, only the name, but she don't know about techniques. But it was very interesting to speak with her and to make bridges between Gregory Grabovoi and other medicine.
Yes, this is what we have to do. And by the way, it's a very good idea to organize some event on joy. You are very correct in this, because it is very important when you do concentrations on Grigory Grabovoi to be in good mood, in good spirit. And there are a lot of such methods in the works of Grigory Grabovoi which are very helpful to raise the mood of people, to be in the state of joy.
Yes.
So therefore, sometimes a person has a problem in life, but as soon as you solve some psychological problems of the person, many other problems are resolved. Therefore, it is very important to be able for people to be in the state of joy, happiness, life.